All right, let's move on.
So you are wrong, so I will correct you.
I can't hear that. Wow. Wait, this is real low. Wait.
So you are wrong, so I will correct you. African American is a term used to describe the collection of people whose ancestors came from the transatlantic slave trade. Because those people...
And listen to how silly you sound. Can y'all hear what she's saying? Y'all can't hear that, right? I may have to leave this video alone because y'all probably can't hear that. I might have to come back to that. She sounds so silly right there. Hold on, let me make sure if this sister right here, let me see something real quick. Oh no, she did say something. And is she louder?
I'm gonna just correct you real quick.
Oh, she correcting her. Oh, wait, I gotta play this. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all what she said. She said...
So you are wrong, so I will correct you. African American is a term...
So she must be calling her out. She says, you are wrong and I will correct you. African American is a term used to describe a collection of people
whose ancestors came from the transatlantic slave
trade.
Because those people got so mixed up in what tribes
those people got so mixed up
from and what countries they were from, and it wasn't any one way to decide.
And it was what? Oh my God, bruh. Stop! Hey, it's some fools on TikTok. That's why y'all begging me to cut to TikTok, because of fools like her. But I hope this sister right here. Hold on, let me. Hold on.
All win with a collective African American, and you don't describe someone from Nigeria or someone from.
All right, so I'm gonna just correct you real quick. We all didn't just decide to collectively go with the term African American. Let's start there. The term.
Oh, please be right, sister. Please. I'm scared. I hope she gonna cook her, please.
African American is a political label that was coined in the 1980s.
Yes.
And pushed on us publicly by Jesse Jackson.
Oh my God, thank you. Oh my God. Oh my God, thank you. What is her name? I'm shouting her out right now. What is her, is this her name? What is her name? Miss Nelly? Miss Nelly. Oh, Miss Nelly, listen. I hope that, hold. Nelly? Y'all saying Nelly. Miss Sister, Nelly, listen. Big hug, sister. Oh my goodness. I was worried for a second. Thank God we got some goddesses out there. Woo! Okay. All right, let me oh man, hey. Oh, that was a sign of relief. Thank goodness. Okay, go ahead, sister, go ahead.
The term African American is a political label that was coined in the 1980s and pushed on us publicly by Jesse Jackson in 1989, long after the reclassification damage was already done of our indigenous ancestors. That term was later adopted to fold in every other melanated group. They cropped us all under one label to erase our lineage and erase the distinction between those who were already here and those who immigrated.
Oh my God. Oh, thank God, bruh. Thank God, bruh. Thank God. Oh man, thank the source. Thank the creator, bruh. We got some gods and goddesses in the building, bruh. Over on TikTok.
It's up.
Man. And on YouTube. And on Instagram. And all over America. Okay? Oh, man. Woo. Okay. Man, oh, man. Woo. That had me worried. Look, hold on, y'all. Oh, I need a cigarette. I'm going to tell you why. Because I was stressing, right? I was worried. I was, oh, man. Y'all don't understand, man. Woo. That was, oh, man. Huh? What? Why y'all laughing at me? You tell me y'all spunk something up. Y'all know y'all did? Man, what? And she came in with saving grace. Thank goodness, bruh. Oh, Nelly. Thank you, Nelly. Shout out to you, sister. Shout out to you. Cook these niggas, Nelly. Cook them. Cook. All right, let me go back a little bit. Let me hit him. Matter of fact, she deserve a start over. Start it over.
All win with a collective African American. And you don't describe someone from Nigeria or someone from...
All right, so I'm gonna just correct you real quick. We all didn't just decide to collectively go with the term African American. Let's start there. The term African American is a political label that was coined in the 1980s and pushed on us publicly by Jesse Jackson in 1989, long after the reclassification damage was already done of our indigenous ancestors. That term was later adopted to fold in every other melanated group. They cropped us all under one label to erase our lineage and erase the distinction between those who were already here and those who immigrated.
Listen, these are the women you marry. Men. If the women ain't talking like this, don't touch her. I don't care what she look like. If the women ain't talking like this, don't touch her. I don't care what she look like. If that woman that you like ain't talking like this, go to the next. I'm not playing. Set a boundary, goddammit.
Most Black Americans are the descendants of those people that were already here. We are the renamed, the reclassified,
Thank you.
erased.
Thank you.
Most of our ancestors were here before the boats. And no, this is not a theory. It's
Talk!
colonial records, U.S. Census classifications, the Indian Removal Act, the Racial Equity Act, genealogy, and more, like our living descendants who passed down these oral histories. In contrast, the term African American refers to those descendants of those from Africa who arrived later.
All right, hold up. Let me, and she's right. Let me read this part right here. She said a lot of us never went by the term African American in the first place. It was a label placed on us, not chosen by us. Many of our families identified as Black, Negro, colored, or even Indian in historical records. And mulatto, don't forget mulatto. Don't forget mulatto. Listen, I'm telling y'all, if y'all not as sisters, just because I'm single, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if y'all in my inbox and y'all not thinking and talking like this, don't even hit my inbox. Nope, we not going on no date. I don't give a, I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not playing. Don't even think to send me a message unless you talking like that. That's right. God damn it. Live, God damn it. I'm setting boundaries. 2:00 in the morning, God damn it.
And those other melanated groups, that's a whole different lineage and a whole different cultural foundation. And that's why most of us just want to go by either Black American, Black, Foundational Black American, Solani, American Indian. So back to what you were saying, how we all just collectively decided to go with that term because we didn't know, or we got mixed up on what tribes we didn't know we was from and what African countries we didn't know we was from. Mixed up by who exactly? Because my people didn't just forget where they came from. They were enslaved on this land and then intentionally and forcibly stripped of their tribal names, languages, and identities through systems like slavery, boarding schools, reclassifications, and forced assimilation. You were acting like we all collectively shrugged and was just like, we don't know what country or African country we came from, just call us African American. That's not what happened. Later on, labels like Negro, mulatto, colored, freemen, free persons of color replaced our original nation and lineage. The term African American came way later and became a catch-all term. So while that term, African American, may feel like a unifier to you, it was also used as a tool of erasure for the Black indigenous people that was already foundational to this land we now call America. We don't all share the same migration story, and that's okay. And reclaiming that truth isn't division, it's correction.
Woo! She ended that proper. Okay, Nelly, I see you. You was cooking. Okay. Nelly, I'ma let you slide with the term Black for right now, but Nelly, we gotta tighten up that term Black too, okay? We gotta tighten that up. You see how that newspaper say Black or African American? You got it right there, Nelly. We gotta straighten it up. They one and the same. But great job, by the way, though. Great job. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. Man, I ain't gonna lie. That had me worried there for a second. Man, look, I know what some content creators out there on TikTok that, that can talk now. I just ain't, man, listen. Y'all gotta understand, when we see our goddesses out there goddessing, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we gotta encourage the matriarch to get back. We gotta encourage the matriarch to get back in their rightful position. There's too many BBLs walking around. There's too many. That gotta cease, man. I know some of the men like Dane, I disagree with you. Them BBLs good. Listen, no, they not. Why would you want something fake anyway? If she fake back there, she gonna be fake in the front, fake in the mind. Listen, all right, men, come on, man. Okay, let's go to the. All right, let's go to the next one. 2 o'clock in the morning. Y'all in trouble. Y'all in trouble. I ain't in trouble. Y'all in trouble. Man. Okay. Let me keep it pushing. All right, this says, okay, let me see.